Hey race fans, NNSCRA welcomes you back for round number 5 of the Caterpillar ARCA Series, which takes place at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We're going to have action for 24 laps. Let's take a look at the top 10 starting lineup. Row 1, we have Trent Dunham and Tim Freilich. Row 2, we have Nathan Duenas and Alex Ban. Row 3, we have Danny Wells and Brendan Allen. Row 4, we have Tim Feigl and Travis Mitchell. And rounding out the top 10 is Sean Henley and Bob Fergus. We're about to hear those famous words in motorsports any second now.
Drivers, start your engines!
And we just got the command to start the engines. Let's see if anyone's going to have any problems taking off. I don't see anyone who's going slow. Everything seems to be running smoothly. Last round winner Charles Jackson's going to start dead last, as the Carlson siblings are going to start side by side in 27th and 28th. They're going to have a lot of ground to make up. Let's see who else. Sean Henley desperately needs a good run because as of late he's been having a horrible run, as well as Tim Feigl in the one car. This is Trent Dunham's first pole. Let's see what he can make of it. He's going to start right beside Tim Freilich, who just won a race in the Mobile One Nationwide Series. As we are going racing at Indianapolis. Whoa, and Trent Dunham gets a rocket start off the inside. And that's going to make Tim Freilich go on the inside as well. And whoa, Tim Freilich, he's not wasting any time. He's already on the inside of Trent Dunham, and he's taking the lead. Whoa, that 32 car is running fast right now. Going down the back straightaway, Tim Freilich is gone. I guess that win from the Mobile One Nationwide Series is giving him momentum, and we're trying to have a battle for second. Trent Dunham and Nathan Duenas are trying to battle it out, but it's still all about Tim Freilich. Let's see who else I see in the back. Tim Feigl moves up to 4th and trying to have a battle for 5th. Danny Wells and Sean Henley come to the start-finish line. Tim Freilich is going to lead the first lap, and Trent Dunham, he's being pushed by Nathan Duenas. I think he's going to try to take the lead back. And he got it. The 8 and the 88 are working together. And whoa, here comes Sean Henley. He's being pushed by Jake Johnson. That 4 car's been running consistently as of late as well. And here comes our Kentucky winner in the 25 car, Seth Cole. And Danny Wells, he's stuck on the high side with no help, as he now dives to the inside. And here comes Adam Feigl trying to get into the mix now in that 2 Toyota Camry. And Tim Freilich, it looked like he fell off the pace. And he's stuck on the high side now with no help. As we head back to the front, Trent Dunham still hanging on to his lead, followed by Nathan Duenas. Nathan Duenas, he wanted to win at Las Vegas, but he couldn't get it done, as he is trying to go inside, but Trent Dunham puts the block in. Tim Feigl's moved up to 3rd, Sean Henley's in 4th, Jake Johnson 5th, Seth Cole 6th, Danny Wells 7th, Adam Feigl 8th. What if Racing 9th, and rounding out the top 10 now is Ricky Hawk. Ricky Hawk, he's another driver who needs a good run. Over the last couple of weeks, he hasn't been running good at all. As we go to his hood camera, Ricky Hawk, he's trying to work on catching up to that 96 car. Last lap by, he was in 11th. Let's see where he is now. The ticker is showing him in 10th right now. And I just saw some pack racing up here. And whoa, and Nathan Duenas has taken the lead from Trent Dunham. Whoa, that 88 car is gone now. Trent Dunham has dropped back to 2nd, and now running in 3rd is the 5 of Sean Henley. Sean Henley, I don't think he's had a top 10 all season. Whoa! I just noticed something. Second, third, and fourth, there are NNSCRA members. Trent Dunham in second, Sean Henley third, and Seth Cole in fourth. Seth Cole is trying to get his second win of the season. Danny Wells is moving in fifth and trying to have a battle for sixth. Tim Feigl, What If Racing, and Jake Johnson. Tim Feigl, he's another driver that needs a good run. He hasn't been doing good at all. And as we see Alex Band coming up in the 22 behind Ricky Hawk. Let's head back and see who else I see. There's Trent Dunham's teammate Justin Perry in the 12 car. The ticker says he is running in 18th. And look at Tim Fralick. Tim Fralick, he's fell way off the pace. And some of these cars they're running real close, but we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. Travis Mitchell in the 66, he's running behind Skyland Carlson and Bill Raymond. He keeps talking and saying he's a good driver, but he's gonna have to prove himself in later seasons if he wants to move up in the ranks. Let's see who else I see. There's Bob Ferguson in the 59, he's dropped back as well. And there's Alexander Dawson in the 31 car. And there's Charles Jackson. He moved up a little bit. And now running in dead last is Robert Band in the 77. Well, we'll normally see that 77 car running in the rear. I think something happened to his car as we head back to the front. It's still all about Nathan Duenas. And we're trying about it for second. Sean Henley is trying to take it away from Trent Dunham. But while they're having all those side-by-side battles, that's going to open the door for Nathan Duenas, and he is pulling away as he leads yet another lap. Whoa, let's look at this pack racing up here. Sean Henley has just taken away second from Trent Dunham, and also trying to move up is Danny Wells in the 30 car. And Ricky Hawk has moved up to fifth, and Alex Band is right behind him. Let's go to Alex Band hood camera and see what he sees. Alex Band, he's trying hard to chase down that 53 car, and he's right there. And I think he's going to look inside. Yep, he is. Alex Band is now working on the inside of Ricky Hawk. He's trying to give a second, but Ricky Hawk had a run on the outside line. I'm surprised we haven't had a wreck yet, and these passenger cars, they're trying to catch up to that 88 car. It looks like Danny Wells is trying to get second from Sean Henley, and he got it, and Trent Dunham's trying to move back up as well. Nathan Duenas better watch his back. He has the lead for now, but once they start drafting each other, that's when he needs to worry about. And Ricky Hawk, he drove it in there hard on Sean Henley, and he takes away fifth. No, but here comes Alex Band and Jake Johnson in the number 4 and 22. And Tim Feigl, he's trying to move back up. And right now the ticker says he's running in 8th. Sean Henley and Seth Cole, they're dropping back. They're being passed by the entire inside line. They just got passed by Zach Carlson, Jake Baskinger, and Brendan Allen. And I just saw Danny Wells. Danny Wells, he's on the bumper of Nathan Duenas. Danny Wells, he's waiting on making his move on that 88 car. But that 88 car is fast. I don't think he can catch him. And it looked like Danny Wells almost had a run on the inside line, and he is just pushing him. Trent Dunham's still hanging back in third. I think we're trying to have a battle for the lead. Yep, Danny Wells has taken the lead from Nathan Duenas, but here comes Trent Dunham and Ricky Hawk. Danny Wells is now the new race leader. Let's go to Trent Dunham's hood camera now. And Nathan Duenas, he is trying hard to get back his lead, but Danny Wells put the block in. Danny Wells does not want to lose this race, as we're approaching the halfway mark pretty soon in about 2 more laps. And whoa, these cars are just running together. Danny Wells led that lap, but he's about to have a bumper full of Trent Dunham soon and Ricky Hawk. And now Trent Dunham's trying to move. Whoa, I think they touched. Whoa, Trent Dunham, he knocks Danny Wells out of his way, and he's trying to take the lead. But now Danny Wells is stuck on the hot side with no help. Trent Dunham's being pushed by the 53 of Ricky Hawk. Whoa, if Ricky Hawk were to win this race, that would be something. And it looks like Ricky Hawk is trying to look on the inside for the lead now. And he is taking it. Ricky Hawk is a new race leader. Coming up behind him is Danny Wells and Trent Dunham. And I believe this is Ricky Hawk's first time ever leading a lap. Ricky Hawk is the race leader. Trent Dunham in second, Danny Wells third, fourth Nathan Duenas, and whoa. Now moving up in fifth is Tim Feigl. Sixth is What If Racing. Seventh is Jake Baskinger. And whoa, Jake Johnson, he had a run on the hot side. You don't normally see that every day. And right now he's in front of Jake Baskinger. Now Brendan Allen, whoa, he almost made it 3 wide, but he had to back off. And now we see the 44 of Zach Carlson. He's running in front of Justin Acosta and Ryan Acosta. The Acosta brothers are trying to run together now. And also here comes the 63 of Jeff Mega. And he is all over the bumper of Ryan Acosta right now. But right now, Jeff Mega, he's running in 14th. Let's head back to the front as these two they're trying to juke it out. Jay Baskinger and Jake Johnson, the two Jakes. Let's see, and whoa, and look at these packs of 4 cars. They're just running close single file. They better be careful. And whoa, Trent Dunham, he's moving to the inside of Ricky Hawk. He's trying to get the lead back, but Ricky Hawk shuts the door on him as we pass the halfway mark. Whoa, these 6 cars have separated from the pack. This is a 6-car race now. Ricky Hawk leads yet another lap, but he's got a mirror full of Trent Dunham. Whoa, Trent Dunham's looking to the inside now, and he's trying to take his lead back. And whoa, it looks like Ricky Hawk had to back off, and Trent Dunham has retaken the lead. I was about to name the cars in this field. Trent Dunham, Danny Wells, Ricky Hawk, Tim Feigl, Nathan Duenas, and What If Racing. And whoa, just look at Danny Wells. Danny Wells is on the bumper of Trent Dunham. Danny Wells, he is itching for that first win, but he has Danny Wells, he's a veteran. Danny Wells, he replaced Martin Sakala in the Truck Series, and he's number 38 in the NASCAR Sega Cup. Ricky Hawk, this is his very first racing series in any of the major series a part of Sega. And these 3 cars have broken away from Tim Feigl, What If Racing, and Nathan Duenas. And it looks like Jake Baskinger and Jake Johnson are trying to catch up to this pack. And also Brendan Allen and Ryan Acosta. These 2 make it top 10. And I think we have a battle for the lead. And whoa, Danny Wells is retaking the lead with the help of Ricky Hawk. Danny Wells and Ricky Hawk, these 2 are very close friends. But I don't think they're going to be friends today because they're trying to battle it out for the lead. They're just back and forth with each other. And whoa, it looks like Tim Feigl's trying to take away third from Trent Dunham. Let's go to Tim Feigl's hood camera. Right now, Tim Feigl's running in 4th. He's trying to catch up to these 3 fast cars. And I see Danny Wells is still the race leader, but Ricky Hawk, he's not giving up one bit. Whoa, it looks like Ricky Hawk's trying to make a move on the inside of Danny Wells. And I think he just took the lead back. Yep, he did. As we now get on board with Trent Dunham now. He's trying to go on the inside of Danny Wells. But Danny Wells puts the block in. He saw that coming. And these 3 cars are they're just battling out once again. And whoa, Tim Feigl's caught up in the mix. He's still hanging on in fourth, and Trent Dunham, he has a run in turn 4 on that outside line. Now, What If Racing's in 5th. Nathan Duane is 6th. Jake Baskinger 7th. Jake Johnson 8th. Brendan Allen 9th. And I'm trying to have a battle for 10th. Jeff Mega and Ryan Acosta. Whoa, Ryan Acosta shuts the door. Jeff Mega, he's trying to get behind that 14 car to hopefully get some help. And there's Bill Raymond running in 12th. If he wants to try to get into the top 10, he better do something, because the laps are winding down. We have, let's see, we have 8 laps to go. Well, we got 8 laps to go, and the leader is Ricky Hawk. Ricky Hawk is the race leader, and whoa, now Danny Wells moved to the inside again, but I think Ricky Hawk has a run on the outside line. Some cars have runs on the outside. Whoa, it looked like Ricky Hawk, he had a little one, but it's not going to be good enough because Danny Wells has some help. Ricky Hawk led that lap, as we now have 7 laps to go. Danny Wells has retaken the lead, but here comes Trent Dunham. Trent Dunham, he's forced on the high side by Tim Feigl. And whoa, Tim Feigl, they almost touched. Whoa, 3 wide. Whoa, Tim Feigl, he made it 3 wide. Him and Trent Dunham almost touched. And and it looks like Trent Dunham was left on the high side to dry as he dives down in front of Tim Feigl. And whoa, I just saw Ryan Acosta. I think he scraped the wall because he is slowing down. Justin Johnson just got behind him to try to give him some help, but I don't think it's gonna be good enough. And I think Bill Raymond just moved up into the top 10, but he may not have it for long because Ryan Acosta is trying to bounce back. As we have 6 laps to go this time by, there's Zach Carlson away from the rest of the pack. He rounds out the top 15. His sister Skyland's running 16th, and there's Tim Freilich in 17th. Tim Freilich, he just lost the pack. As well as Sean Henley and Seth Cole, they're trying to duke it out for 20th, I believe. As we head back to the front now. And whoa, we had another lead change. Danny Wells has retaken the lead away from Ricky Hawk. And whoa, it looks like What If Racing is trying to get in on this action. But Danny Wells, he's pulling away as Tim Feigl now moves up to 3rd. I believe this is his best day running, as we have now we have 5 laps to go, and it's all about Danny Wells in that 30 car. If he can just keep his cool and keep doing what he's doing, he's gonna win. Danny Wells won the pole at Las Vegas, but he fell back and failed to win. Maybe this is his day. His close friend Ricky Hawk is running in 2nd. He just really needs a good run, as well as Tim Feigl in the 1 car. What If Racing comes up to 4th. Nathan Duane is 5th. Trent Dunham is dropping back. He's stuck on the high side. He's trying to get help from Jeff Mega in the 63. But now he's about to get passed by Jake Baskinger and Brendan Allen. Now coming to the start finish line, I'm going to have 4 laps to go. And Danny Wells, he's just driving without a care in the world. Let's go to his rear camera right now and see how far Ricky Hawk is behind him. This is the rear camera from Danny Wells, number 30. And Ricky Hawk, he is trying hard to chase him down. Both of these drivers are itching to get their first win. Danny Wells is a veteran and Ricky Hawk is a rookie. That 53 car is coming. If Danny Wells doesn't watch his back, he's going to lose the lead. And whoa, it looks like Ricky Hawk is looking on the inside now. Whoa, Dodge Chargers running 1st and 2nd. Whoa, Ricky Hawk had a run on the inside, and he's going to lead this lap. We're coming to 3 laps to go. But while they have it side by side, that's going to make Tim Feigl move up. And Tim Feigl, he just took away 2nd from Danny Wells. Danny Wells has dropped back to 3rd. Now Ricky Hawk is in control of the lead. That number 53 car. Like I said, if you run side by side at a track like Indianapolis, you're going to slow down. And look at these 4 cars drafting. What If Racing, Nathan Duane, Jake Johnson, and Jake Baskinger. Whoa, they're all trying to make it single file now. And whoa, we're trying to have a battle for the lead now. Tim Feigl, he's trying to get it from Ricky Hawk. Tim Fargo has a run on the inside, and he just got help from Danny Wells. And whoa, I think, yeah, Ricky Hawk led that lap barely. And whoa, 3 wide for the lead now. As we have 2 laps to go, it's 3 wide for the lead. Danny Wells is trying to come back and take his lead back, but here comes What If Racing. What If Racing in that 96. He may pull up an upset, but right now it's all about Danny Wells. And What If Racing, he is on the bumper of Danny Wells, and Tim Fargo now dives down to the inside, and What If Racing is trying to go to the inside of Danny Wells now, but Danny Wells had a run on the high side, and here comes Tim Fargo back on the inside with Nathan Duane is trying to push him, and Danny Wells is pulling away, coming down the front straightaway. Danny Wells is taking the white flag is waving. Danny Wells has taken the white flag, he only has to do this one more time. And whoa, What If Racing broke away from the pack. Danny Wells is leading as they go through turns 1 and 2 for the final time. If Danny Wells can keep his cool, he's got this. Danny Wells is going down the back straightaway and towards turns 3 and 4. He's got about 3 or 4 car lengths over What If Racing. Now heading into turn 4, Danny Wells has no competition right now. Coming down the front straightaway, he has no competition right now. Danny Wells is going to win round number 5 in Indianapolis. Danny Wells wins round number 5. His first win of the NNSCRA ARCA Series. Second place is What If Racing. Third place is Nathan Duenas. Fourth place is Jake Johnson. Fifth place is Ricky Hawk. Sixth place Trent Dunham. Seventh place Tim Fargo. Eighth place Jake Baskinger. Ninth place Bill Raymond. He finally gets the top 10. And rounding out the top 10 is Justin Johnson. Danny Wells wins his first race in the NNSCRA ARCA Series. Okay, here's the rest of the finishing results. Already announced the top 10. Ryan Acosta ends up 11th. Alex Barron 13th. Tim Fralick rounds out the top 15. He dropped back. Sean Henley ends up 16th. Skyland Carlson 19th. Bob Fergus rounds out the top 20. Seth Cole fell off the pace. He was trying for the lead earlier, but I guess he couldn't get it done. Alexander Dawson finishes 22nd. Zach Carlson 23rd. Sasha Dawson rounds out the top 25. And here's the final 5 cars. Whoa, Charles Jackson, last week's winner, he ended up finishing dead last. Whoa, that's not going to be good. And Charles Jackson, he's the points leader, but I bet he's not going to be the points leader after this race. Congratulations once again to Danny Wells for winning round 5. And we will see you next time for round number 6 when the NNSCRA brings you all the action.